for the wolf appeared with red-rimmed eyes.
You're cool. You're cool. You're cool, man. Cool.
Well, Joe, he was friendly. He shook their hand, announced he was joining up with a band. Instead of starting an argument, one and two, and away they went. The three little pigs were really gassed. They'd never heard such a corny blast.
We played in the West. We played in the East. We've heard the most, but you're the least.
The pigs were due for a big surprise for the wolf
Hey,
appeared with red-rimmed eyes.
Hey,
You're cool.
oh, cool, Scott Hayward.
Well, Joe, he was friendly. He shook their hand, announced he was joining up with a band.
Hey, yo! Oh, hello, everyone. That's Marley in the background barking. He can bark all day long if he wants to. It's hot, damn hot. Hey, settle. Oh, sweetie. Oh, it's hot, isn't it? It's damn hot. Oh, it's so hot. I just saw a chicken laying an omelette. Oh, my name's Chris Quinlan. Welcome to, as I said, the New Year's Eve edition of Melbourne Musos FACECHOOK Live. Oh my Lord, it's hot, damn hot. Oh, and it's going to be hot club tonight. Let me get this in. New Orleans, this is. Hey, there you go. So let's get stuck into it, shall we? New Year's Eve. Oh my Lord, are we going out? Are we going to catch the Omicron, or are we going to stay in and be little Muppets everywhere? Oh my Lord. Oh, it's cooked, mate. The tales of the cooked. Now what I'm going to do tonight is talk about hot club jazz. Jazz is not dead. It just smells funny. Oh, it's hot. How much is it? Oh my. The temperature gauge is actually telling me to piss off. Oh, I got $1 million. All right, now. Oh, it's so hot. I asked my ex to come around just so I could stay next to something shady. And there it is there. I've already told that joke today. I'm going to talk about hot club jazz, which originated in the 1930s in Gay Paris. I wonder if it's hot over there. Come on, fellas. And when you say things like hot club jazz, and you start to talk about French jazz, you can't go past Django Reinhardt and Stephan who started it all. And it was called Manouche Jazz. I'm getting stuck straight into it. Manouche Jazz, commonly known as Gypsy Jazz, is a blend of traditional Roma music and swing jazz. Originating in Paris in the early 1930s, it was first popularized by the Quintet du Hot Club de France. It's hot, damn hot. Oh, it's so hot, my fridge just left me for another fridge. And what happens is, led by guitarist Django Reinhardt and violinist Stephan Grappelli, a group of the hot club usually consists of an acoustic lead guitar, one or more rhythm guitars, a bass, and often a violin or saxophone. Drums are usually absent. They're shit out of luck there tonight. As the guitar and bass are played with a percussive rhythm, the style remains popular today. Many jazz groups in Europe and the US continue the tradition. As soon as you hear hot club or Django, you know what you're in for. There's a great band that I love listening to. They're kind of fusion, but they do a lot of that gypsy stuff, and it's a group called Marbin, M-A-R-B-I-N. Please check them out. They're fantastic. I've mentioned before on the show, and they're terrific. Now, what happens with hot club jazz? Tight rhythms. So what happens is, if you're going to get into tight rhythms and try and get hot, you've got to be punchy. And what you've got to do is keep it tight, tight, tight. So what happens is that when you're dealing with the jazz rhythm, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, you tend to pick it up a bit and clip it, okay? One of the things you can do is think about your time signatures and all that. Of course, we're dealing with 4/4, but this is inherently cut time. So if we're going to take a typical marching tempo of 120 beats a minute, what you want to be able to do is essentially cut the value of the notes in half. That, in essence, is what jazz is, and that, in essence, is what cut time signatures are all about. So something I've prepared over here earlier is my trusty little metronome. And what it is that you've got your 120 beats a minute, but if you double it, 120 multiplied by 2 is 240, of course. And a little trick of the trade, if you have a metronome app, I use Tempo. This is one of the original ones on my old iPhone 4, which still has that, rather than the one. That's technical, isn't it? Oh, it's so technical, because it's hot. Oh my God. So hot, everyone's wearing sweatpants. That's a bit of a low. Sorry about that. That was a bit... Okay. Ouch. Anyway, so what happens is a little trick of the trade is this. If you do your typical metronome, there's your metronome. But here's a little trick when you've got it on an app. Take out the third beat. Swings. See what happens there? You see. Play real cool. Ooh-cha-coo, ooh-cha-coo, Scott Haywood. There you go. Hey! Now we're moving right along. And what happens then is Django Reinhardt is the dude. Here he is here. Jean Reinhardt. Django. 23rd of January, 1910. Sadly passed away far too early from a stroke. 16th of May, 1953. Known by his Romany nickname Django, was a Belgian-born Romany-French jazz guitarist and composer. You've got to roll your R's because it's hot. He was one of the first major jazz talents to emerge in Europe and has been hailed as one of the most significant exponents. There it is there. Reinhardt, along with Stephan Grappelli, formed the Paris-based Quintet du Hot Club de France, Hot, in 1934. The group was amongst the first to play jazz that featured the guitar as a lead instrument. Reinhardt recorded in France with many visiting American, I didn't get it right that time, musicians including Coleman Hawkins and Benny Carter, and briefly toured the United States with Duke Ellington's orchestra in 1946. And as I said, he died suddenly of a stroke in 1953 at the age of 43, too young. One of the main things about Reinhardt's life and everything is that he had a bad caravan accident. Let's see. On the night of 2nd November 1928, Reinhardt was going to bed in the wagon that he and his wife shared in the caravan. He knocked over a candle which ignited the extremely flammable celluloid that his wife used to make artificial flowers. The wagon was quickly engulfed in flames. The couple escaped, but Reinhardt suffered extensive burns over half his body. During his 18-month hospitalisation, doctors recommended amputation for his badly damaged right leg. Reinhardt refused the surgery and was eventually able to walk with the aid of a cane. More crucial to his music, the fourth finger, ring finger, and, they're talking piano talk here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've got your ring finger and his fifth finger were badly burned. Doctors believed that he would never play guitar again, but he applied himself intensely to relearn his craft, however, making use of a new guitar bought for him by his brother Joseph, who was also an accomplished guitarist. Get it? Got it? Good. We're keeping on going. And he regained his musical mastery by focusing on his left index and middle fingers, using the two injured fingers only for chord work. There you go. And what happens is that is one of the guitar greats of jazz, even down to Jimmy Page saying, wow, what an influence. There you go, of Led Zeppelin. And so on it goes like that. So what happens is that when you're dealing with this hot club jazz and really tight rhythms, you're getting this kind of, even though he didn't use drums, because it was hot. Two feel is good. Four feel. Slap, 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 slap with the double bass. That's why he didn't need the drums, because him playing like that with the double bass, bang, 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 with a bit of a slap in it, gave it all the rhythm it needs, but it was tight.
George was here.
I wish my brother George. Now we're going into another kind of hot club now. Who's ever heard of the Three Little Bops? One of my favourite cartoons of all time. Three little pigs and ding-a-ding. With one Shorty Rogers as guest on trumpet there. There you go. So that's what you've got there. Now, when you're dealing with things like the two feel, the four feel, I've done those in the past, and I'm combining things with a new style here, the hot club de quintet, because it's hot. You want another joke? Not yet. That's right. Have a rest from the jokes. Oh boy. So what happens is one of the little tricks of the trade, I've explained it before, but not so much in this kind of combination, I suppose. But if you're dealing with solid rhythm, I've just talked to you about a little trick with the Metro-gnome. And what often happens as well is that what you want to do is you can get it down to two little things when you're dealing with solos. As far as drums and all that, let's go right, left, left. I think maybe some regular watchers of the show might know what I'm about to do. That's right, left, left. So on like that. And that's on the beat. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1. But if you do right, right, left, right, right, left, your accent is naturally falling on the tar. 1 and da 2 and da 3 and da 4 and da. 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 1. You put them together, and pardon me. What happens is that on the 40 pass rudiments, it's known as a 6-stroke roll. 1 E and da 2 E and da 3 E and da 4 E and da 1. But if you want to triplematize it, I'll take the horns out for a second there. And we got right, left, left. Right, right, left. Mix them up. feel? And add the glorious rim shot. There you are, the rim shot. There you go, wonderful stuff there. The room clearer. I just thought for a second about my mate Tim Colopy, if you're there. The room clearer. Well, got the room to yourself. But if you put it like... So I've got three things. Right, left, left. Right, right, left. Rim shots. Keep your eyes out for a bargain, Marcus. Rim shot city. So what goes on is get your double strokes up over the holidays. Shred man, shred man. Do your practice. Just about every teacher I know sort of just goes, please practice over the holidays for when I see you next February. Let's not start 3 months behind, you know. Let's not start again. Let's try and do a little bit every day. Oh, there you go. Put them back in now. There you go. Hey, yeah. There you go there. Oh! So there's something there with the demonstration of right, left, left. We all know that. Oh, I'll take them out again just to show you this little thing. Johnny Bonham. Can't quit you, baby. Those little things. Oh, baby, it's so hot. Even your heart is melting. I want you so bad. It's driving me mad. It's driving me. How did that get in there? That wasn't scripted. Must be hot. There you go. All right. Hot. I've done enough of the hot. There we go. So what goes on? What we got here is a wrapping up of the year using the term hot. It's the wrong week to start drinking milk. I believe that's Ron Burgundy. Now, that's a B-flat minor pentatonic scale, if you don't mind, umpire. And with a minor pentatonic, because you know I go a little bit harmonic, okay, throughout the shows. It is the first, the flat third, the fourth, the fifth, and the flat seven. There you go. And what I've got is actually my piccolo toms are a little bit like that. it is you've got a 12-bar blues where you have 4 bars of 1 and 2 bars of 4, back to the 1, 4, 2 bars and a 5, 4 and 1. Statue of Liberty to lower her arm. Ha! Oh boy. Last one for the year, folks. Welcome to year 3. Oh, I better start wrapping the show up. So, what we're doing is doing Hot Club. I didn't talk about Stephan Grappelli. I should do a little bit of that, shouldn't I? Oh, if I'm going to do Django, you've got to do a bit of Stephan. And what you've got there is, where are we here? Very quickly. Stefano Grappelli, 26th of January, that's my birthday. He's an Aquarian like me. 26th of January 1908, Paris, France, passed away at the grand old age of 89 on 1st of December 1997. Swing, continental jazz, gypsy jazz, violin extraordinaire. And old Stephan, he was such a wonderful man. I remember watching a special on the ABC of him being recorded when he was in Melbourne a long time ago, and I've gone, oh my Lord. And I went straight out the next day and bought his latest album that he was plugging at the time. Just wonderful lyrical violin, fast, aplomb gentleman. And there you have it. I didn't know. Well, there you are. I just got it real quick and I've gone, oh, there you go. So there it is. Australia. So I'm going to wrap the show up. I've got a couple of things happening. What I've got here, because it's damn hot, is Hot Club, Quintet Django Reinhardt, the Quintet Les Hot in Paris, France, 1930s. Pardon me, that was the drums, not me. And what happens then is that you have the two kings of that is Django Reinhardt, Stephan Grappelli, and what those two guys did over so many years, well, until Django passed away, but Stephan kept on going and flying the flag. But what it is also, one of the things about this Hot Club is my favorite cartoon of all time. Three Little Bops. And it's very close. It's a cut time when you're listening to the beat. And it's very close to that kind of tight. You know, that kind of thing. The really great gypsy jazz guitar styles, if you like. Not that it's on the Three Little Bops, they're much more horny. And that's what you got there. Oh, I better wrap it up, but that's what we've got. And we've also got the Metronome. Let me go over. Did I get everything down? I hope so. Ooh. Hot Club Jazz. Django. And Stephan. Cut time. Cutting the value of the notes in half. So, if you're dealing with 120, set the metronome to 240. That's what it is, half the value of the notes. And take out that third one if you can. Gives a bit of swing. Little trick of the trade. And there's the metronome. Right, left, left. Right, right, left. Rim shot. City. And we can't leave out.
We've played in the West. We've played in the East. We've heard the most, but you're the least.
Things were due for a big surprise for the wolf appeared with red rib eyes.
Scott Hayward. Cool.
Well, show he was friendly, he shook their hand, announced he was joining up with the band. Instead of starting an argument, wanted to do it
The way they went. Oh, hey. I'm out of here. Ron Burgundy. Jazz Flute. Courtesy of the Devil's Pencil. And Marley, guest artist. He's been listening to Yoko Ono albums. That's for you, Burgundy. Oh, and the minor pentatonic. Everybody knows what it is. First, flat third, fourth, fifth, and flat seven. Happy New Year. We made it through. Oh. Who knows what 2022 is going to bring us? More Jazz Flute, probably. Ron Burgundy and his Omicron Big Band. Blow the old houses down. Have a great night. Happy New Year. Don't get cooked, mate. Cooked. Don't get cooked.
You gotta be hot to play real cool.
Bloody hell.
You gotta be hot to play real cool. You gotta be hot to play real cool. You gotta be hot to play real